Skin and I met in 1982 playing pickup basketball in Richardson, Texas. I was 12. We've been friends for a long time. At some point along the way, we decided we wanted to be rappers, dropped out of college to be rappers. I think Skin has a funny line where he says, we later found out we didn't need to drop out of college to be rappers. We could have still gone to college.
It's apparently not a prerequisite.
It was a fun reason to drop out of college. Crashed and burned chasing that dream, but then realized you can chase a dream and survive if you don't catch it, and which was a great revelation because we then fell in love with sports talk radio, listening to The Ticket. And so I was like, why can't we do that? And like, let's go for it. Let's go try to do that. And so eventually we did. We got on at Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket and turned that into a series of other opportunities, and then went full-time in radio in 2008 at Live 105.3. Stayed in radio. We're still in radio, but along the way, we kind of turned that into some other opportunities. We chased some other dreams, and we ended up opening Rollertown Beer Works with a bunch of friends and athletes that we've covered over the course of our career. And now we've launched our own podcast network called Haymaker, and we're still working in radio, doing 3 to 6 on 97.1 The Eagle.
The first year that we were in radio was incredibly tumultuous. There was some corporate decisions that we couldn't control that greatly affected us. And there was a moment where I was thinking this is not going to work out. And Ben and I were on Afternoon Drive. The station had just flipped to sports. We didn't know it was going to flip to sports. We weren't qualified yet to be an Afternoon Drive sports show in DFW against the Hardline and Randy Galloway. Those are institutions, and we didn't have the reps yet to really compete. And the new program director they brought in hated us and was trying to get us to quit. So I walked into a bar in San Antonio after a Mavericks playoff game, and I walked up to Eddie Sefko, who was writing for the Dallas Morning News, and he was standing there with his friend Randy Galloway. Now, Randy Galloway is a legend. Ben and I are competing against Randy, but it ain't competition. It's a bloodbath. We're getting our ass kicked. And I really had no idea if Randy knew who me and Ben were. And I saddle up next to the bar, and I order my beer, and Randy looks at me and says, we need to get you guys over with us. And that was an incredible moment where both Ben and I were feeling very low because we knew our bosses didn't want us. We didn't know what our future was. And here's a guy who I don't even know that he knows who we are, that we're supposed to be competing against. And the first thing out of his mouth is, I want you two guys on my team. That was a special moment to make you feel like, you know what, we might actually be okay doing what we're doing. Even if there's someone above us that is trying to tear us down, there's other people that are better at their job than that guy is at his job that is giving us value. That was a special moment. I would say it's the idea of building it from the ground up, right? You walk in, there's a lump of clay, and you turn it into the greatest statue of all time. And you know, when you're sitting there and you have this incredible statue and says, that's the greatest statue I've ever seen, the thing you're going to remember is all that you did along the way to shape it into the thing that you shaped it into, right? So I know a lot of people talk about this, especially in sports, it's process oriented and all that stuff. That is meaningful because there's the moments of glory where everyone's telling you you did a great job or you're celebrating your success, but the vast majority of your time is going to be spent developing, building, and crafting. And what you do in life, where you spend the majority of your time, that's really what matters the most. And so when you say dust to glory, I'm thinking about not the dust, and I'm not thinking about the glory. I'm thinking about that long line in between those 2 points.
Yeah, for me, I think about Rollertown specifically. So Rollertown started when I'm at my son's youth baseball game, and a guy I was talking to, just small talk, said, we just bought a building in Salina that might be great for a brewery or a gun range. We don't even know. And I was like, wait, a brewery? I was like, Skin loves craft beer. We have this, good size following in Dallas-Fort Worth. Some of our, we were endorsing a whiskey called Balcones out of Waco, and it was doing really well in Dallas-Fort Worth. With us endorsing it, we're like, our listeners love alcohol. There may be some synergy there. We're looking for some ways to continue to connect and bond with our listenership and build and grow a community. Breweries are a great place for that. And so I didn't stop and go, man, there's no way we can do this. I was like, absolutely we can do this. Why can't we do it? If anyone can do it, why can't we? Like, if you meet anybody who's been successful or has, achieved a dream, they've basically been willing to outwork everyone to go get what they want. And they work their ass off, and they refuse to let setbacks shut them down, and they keep going and keep going and keep going. And so with Roller Town, yeah, we put together a business plan. We start this little engine that could in Salina, Texas. The day of our grand opening is the day that the state gets shut down because of the pandemic. Like, I thought our business was gonna die on the day that we opened. I was like, we're cooked, we can't even survive this. But we did. You know, we had this really resilient team, these really talented people all around us who do badass work, and all these people that are dedicated and focused to pursuing the same dream. And so we kept going and kept going and kept going, kept fighting, kept scrapping, kept clawing, refused to quit chasing. And then you look at where we are now. Like, we're in the Taj Mahal for beer in Frisco, Texas, and it started at a youth baseball game. And here we are with the glory of this incredible facility that is beyond any of my wildest dreams. And you look at who our investors are. You know, Dirk Nowitzki's our partner, and Travis Frederick, and Michael Young, and John Daniels, and Torrey Hunter, and Matt Kemp, and Dude Perfect, and all these guys that we're so honored to even call friends, but they're our partners, and they believed in us, and they bet on us, and they're on this ride with us. And so, yeah, this is pretty glorious, but it doesn't start, we don't get here unless we're in the dust and we're like, you know what, I believe in us. I believe in this dream. I think we can do it. If you don't have that spark in the dust, you'll never get to the glory. I think it's the whole thought process of what you guys are doing and how it ties into your own journey, and you're looking around going, hey, we want to have that parallel energy with all these other things. I mean, that says it all. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. It's people with a dream who say, hey, why not us? Why can't we do this? Like, why wouldn't we own a soccer team? And if we owned a soccer team, why wouldn't we do it the way we want to do it? Why couldn't we think big? Why couldn't we dream big? Why couldn't we do this in Dallas? And it's the exact same energy we're talking about here. It's chasing dreams and living the life you most want to live, and building a community with all that positive energy. And I think it's magnetic. It pulls you in immediately.
And I think to, be a narcissist and make this all about me and us, I think Sam and Matt are a lot like me and Ben in that they're from here, and they know what this community wants, and they know what this community needs, and they know the identity of this community. And me and Ben have always felt like we're like that, right? We never went anywhere else. People would go, oh, do you guys want to be national? I don't give a crap about being national. We're DFWAF. We love it here. We want to build here. And I think that, what Atletico Dallas is building is the exact same energy and the exact same ethos as what we've always used.
That's great. That was like the question. I was like, you did on that.